Hello, Gemini. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Gemini. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. Gemini, if you've been here before, you know what I'm about to say. We do have some oracles here, and we are going to do the oracles first, and then we are going to put down tarot, and we're going to get some details. So the oracles are for the overall general energy for the week ahead. Tarot gives us a little more detail. And how are you, Gemini? If you are somebody who's never been here before, welcome. I hope you'll stay, and if you do, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner of this little screen where I live down there. And if you are my ride or die, thanks for coming back. Look, I'm reading this on the eve of this partial eclipse in Aries. This is it, y'all. Are you staying in the vibration you're in, or are you moving forward? Because this is going to set the stage for a little while. So I hope that you all decide to move forward, no matter how terrifying that is. Staying where you are means no progress, right? Tell me about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We do have an opportunity that's showing up here. For some of you, it might be an opportunity to heal. We have card number 17. Card number 17 is the star in tarot. And before that comes card 16, which is a tower. So I feel like you've already gone through some sort of a major shift in your thinking or a major shift in your life. I feel like you're now in the healing phase after that, and that there is some sort of opportunity that's going to show itself for you. We do have the keys. It says keys open doors. There is a new cycle coming up, right? This is a partial solar eclipse in Aries energy, but it is also a new moon. So there is a new door that's opening for you, quite literally. And I feel like you're going to feel motivated enough to step through. Yeah, we've got fun. We've got card number 24, which is a 6. I feel like possibly you are in the week ahead. It might be a fun week. It might be a relaxing week. It might be a week of you getting together with friends. And yeah, let's keep going here. Let's find out what else is coming up for Gemini, please. Tell me more about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. We've got calm. It's going to be a good week for you. Card number 7 for me is heaven. It's divine guidance. It's the universe popping in on you just to make sure all things are going well. I feel like this new cycle for you is going to start off calm, but I feel like it's also going to start off fun. We do have a mirror effect here. Why is that? We have a reunion. So you might be having a reunion with people you haven't seen in a little while. We do have a karmic message. So it could be, friends is what I'm thinking. Friends, possibly, I'd say friends are usually karmic. And, we can have soulmate friends. But it feels like there's going to be a reunion possibly here with someone you haven't seen in a while, but you would consider them to maybe be your mirror or your twin or your soulmate. It feels like this is... Yeah, it feels like it's someone that you haven't seen in a while, but you are going to get stability with this person again. I feel like this person, knowing them, has changed you or changed your life. And card number 13 is the death card, which is transformation. And so I feel like it feels like knowing this person has been transformational in your life. This person that is mirroring you. Could be a friend, could be a family member, could be someone you're romantically interested in. This one just flipped about. We've got an air sign. So we could be talking about you. We could be talking about another air sign. But, air sign energy is really just highly intelligent. It's saying what you mean and meaning what you say, right? Being very... a lot of witty banter, intelligent conversation. We've got Mercury retrograde. It says electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So look, I feel like if you are going to be doing this, card number 24 is a 6 reciprocal energy thing with people, please be aware that you are in Mercury retrograde at this time. We will be there until the 12th of April. And that can cause communication issues, misunderstandings. And because right now Mercury is retrograde in Aries, it can be quick misunderstandings. It can be things that, somebody rushes to a conclusion that's actually not the conclusion. And it can cause arguments, fights, and communication issues, whether they are electronic or face-to-face. We do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have fire signs here. And so it's reminding me that Mercury retrograde is going on in Aries is what it is. So be aware that when you get together with people, that things have the ability to go off the rails if there is miscommunication. Let's talk about what's going on with tarot, get you some details about the week ahead, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And Gemini, if you are interested in a private read, please look in the pinned comment. You can check my pricing if you're interested in that. Check on the Wizio link there. All right. Let's talk about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. Please tell me about this opportunity. Feel like if you decide that you are moving to the next vibration, leaving whatever behind that you have to leave behind, which could be old ideals, old ideas, could be the way you used to be. Maybe you've changed your mind. It feels like there is going to be a new cycle coming up here that somebody is going to step through here. There it is. The Eight of Cups is telling me that you are disconnecting from things that no longer serve you. The Eight of Cups is I'm not settling for that anymore. We do have the full moon up there, and so we did have a full moon on the 14th, right? It was another eclipse. It was a full moon eclipse in Virgo, and so this could be residual energy because we're kind of in the sandwich right now, right? In the eclipse sandwich. So I feel like there is something that you've been slowly letting go of because you know that there's something better out there. There's a better opportunity out there. For some of you, this could be a job. Could be a relationship or a friendship. Tell me more about Gemini. We do have the Two of Wands. I feel like this calm energy is what you will be walking into as you move to this new vibration. It's like walking into a room that's empty and looking at this new living room and saying, where am I going to put the furniture? That's what it feels like here. Because the Two of Wands is here, and this is preparation. In the calm, you're able to listen, you're able to hear things, you're able to hear your source speaking with you, you're able to make decisions, prepare for things, preparing to take actions in the calm. Tell me about air sign. We do have the Page of Pentacles. So I think we had reunion here. So I feel like somebody here might be having a reunion with another air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now they don't have to be another air sign. They can be any sign. We do have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have water signs here, right? We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But they could be someone who acts like an air sign. They could have air energy and not necessarily be excuse me, an air sign, sun sign, right? They could be somebody who possibly is a fire sign or an earth sign or a water sign and has a rising sign that is air. Or they are someone who's quite articulate, someone who's all about, we need to get to the details. I don't want none of this wishy-washy stuff. Get to the details. Let's talk about the details. So the Page of Pentacles is telling me that there is, in fact, an opportunity showing up here. This opportunity is here. It feels like there's something showing up in the 3D. So it's about to materialize. And it does feel like it's a face-to-face meeting between you. You're having a reunion with somebody here. Somebody who mirrors you. Mirrors your energy. Look, mirroring energy can be good, but it can also be bad. Because if you're talking to somebody and they're out of sorts, you could mirror that energy back to them as well. Do you know what I mean? Tell me more. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and we have the High Priestess. We've got the Empress in the future energy, the Five of Cups. Why is that? Because of the Three of Wands. So it does feel like there is something that I feel that's coming up in the future that possibly you're not going to feel that great about. It might have to do something with a commitment or some structure or the workplace or things that you're not willing to bend on, things that you're not willing to, I would say, because I just saw the Hierophant, it's like traditional structure. It's like, I've been doing this forever and I'm not going to change for you. It feels like somebody here is not being very flexible. And it feels like it could be the Empress, and only because the Five of Cups is here as well. We'll talk about that a little bit more. So we have the Eight of Cups, and We have the Eight of Cups here. Tell me why the Eight of Cups is here. There is an opportunity, and I think the opportunity comes on the heels of you walking away from an old cycle or detaching. So I'm going to say, for those of you who've decided that you're not moving to the new cycle, and it's okay. Look, we have eclipses every year. We have new moons every couple of weeks. It doesn't mean that you're going to miss the mark if you don't walk through this portal now, but for those of you who are ready, this is going to be sort of an exponentially energetic time for you, a really good and auspicious time for you to have the door open to some sort of opportunity if you're ready for it at this time. Some of you might be shoved into the new cycle. I'm just looking at the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords can be a little bit aggressive. I'm talking to you, Gemini. And we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. And we have the Page of Swords. So I feel like what you are detaching from is, it feels like people who use sharp words with you, or who would try and provoke you into arguments or fights. Like I said, the mirror effect works both ways. You meet someone who's kind and loving, Gemini, you would be kind and loving. But you do have two sides. We know that you have a duality, and we all have a duality, right? All signs have a duality, but you are known for your duality. So I feel like it's telling me here that there is, that there might be someone in your family, or it could be, if you're in a relationship, you could be married. I'm just saying, it feels like it's somebody that you know, that you've known for a really long time. And this Knight of Swords here is telling me that somebody is going to come at you a little bit aggressively, or somebody did in the past, I'm going to say. I feel like that's who you're walking away from. And it might be a bunch of people. Like, it could be many people that you've just taken enough from. And you're like, no, that's it. I'm out. I'm just disconnecting from this. I feel like with the Page of Swords in the reverse, the kinds of people you're disconnecting from are people who like borrow money and don't give it back. People who are hitching their wagon to you because you're doing well. They just automatically assume that you're supposed to take them with you and pay their way. The Page of Swords is somebody who's quite immature, who isn't really thinking for themselves. And so it does feel like that's the kinds of people that you're leaving behind. Tell me about this, Calm. It feels like you're getting to this place in midweek here where you're going to be making decisions, or a decision to take action on something here. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be something to do in the workplace, that you've been preparing to move to a new job, possibly take action on something new. We do have the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. That's 4 pentacles here. It feels like you've been holding back from acting on your intuition about something. And I feel like when you come to this place of calm, when you decide that, you know what, I'm leaving this, detaching from this kind of energy, and I'm moving forward, and I don't care if they are your family members, because the Ten of Pentacles can be that. I feel like you are moving into a cycle with a clearer mind, with a calmer heart, with a plan in place to take action on something. And I think for some of you, it's going to be that you're leaving the workplace and you're finding a new job. For some of you, it could be that you're going to be acting on a friendship or a community or a new network, or maybe you're going to meet new people. Maybe you're going to meet a new group of people, a new community of people. We've got the Fool, we've got the Eight of Wands, and we have the Nine of Wands. It feels like there is progress here. Some of you are going to take this opportunity to walk through to this new chapter, and I feel like you quickly hit the ground running, I want to say, making decisions. We have the Nine of Wands here, and I feel like you come to this place midweek where you feel like the wounded warrior, like you're carrying a lot, like there's got to be some reprieve here, and I think that you get it. We got 8 and 2, which is 10. 10 Wands is the end of the cycle, and now you can drop the burdens. So I feel like by the time the end of the week comes, I feel like you are about to maybe get a little more social. It feels like you have been holding back from doing that, maybe because you've had a lot on the mind, right? It feels like there's a lot of things going on in your pentacle world, but you haven't really been saying so. With these air signs here, it tells me that you've been up in your head as well. We've got the Hermit energy in the reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Tower. So it does feel like you are, things are shifting and changing for you. You could have a week of putting out a bunch of little fires, cutting people out of your life. Maybe you're just going to block that person or take them off your list. You know, it feels like you're putting out little bitty fires as the week goes by, because you're making a lot of decisions about how you want to move forward into the next cycle, which is, I want to do it with calm heart. I want to do it with clear mind. right? Air signs here. And the Hermit energy tells me I'm ready. I'm ready to come out of this place of healing or stability that I've created for myself, a little bit of a comfort zone in the mind. And the Tower here is shifting everything forward into the new cycle here. So it does feel like there is going to be a change of your mind because of something that you learned while you were in Hermit energy, which is the place of healing or self-preservation. Tell me about this High Priestess energy, please. We've got the Six of Swords, we've got the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Very interesting, because the High Priestess is somebody who's got things going on, right? Somebody who is intuitive and feeling everything and knows everything kind of before it happens, but isn't saying anything. So I feel like you are going to be moving away from this job or moving toward this group of people, this community or this network or friends of friends. A new group is happening here. And I feel like you're making this move because of a decision, an emotional decision that you've made to disconnect from the past and to just let it go. I feel like you need to get out there and do something new. For some of you, it could be moving. You could be moving house from one end of the country to the other, or maybe you've decided, I've just got to get out of the area where these people are. I can't hang out there anymore. And it could be a mental move that you make, because these are all swords, but it also could be a physical move because of all the pentacles here. We do have an outcome here. What's the outcome? The outcome is the Page of Wands. We've got the Strength card and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like by not moving forward, I feel like you're holding back your own wish fulfillment. I'm going to say for those of you who are not ready for the new cycle. And please know that the new cycles come up about every 2 weeks. And this is a very powerful portal and a cycle that's opening because there is an eclipse in Aries. But I feel like, whatever's meant for you is never going to pass you by. It's not like this is the last chance you're ever going to get to change your vibration or to move to the next place or detach from people who really aren't working out in your life. This isn't the last opportunity you're going to have to get a new job. It's all depends on where you are in your life right now and if you're ready to make a change. Because some of you are not necessarily ready. I did see the Hierophant here, which is really not being very flexible in the mind. In fact, it's being trapped in the mind. So some of you are not ready to make the move, and that's okay. Look, it is okay. I feel like you're up in the head, though. I think that you're going to be thinking next week more than usual, and I feel like you're going to be mirroring people all over the place, which is going to cause you to pull away from this group of people. Because I feel like when they give you the hard energy, you give it right back tenfold. That's who you are, Gemini. That's why I like you. You're a bit of a badass. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, and I will be back, and I hope you will be too. Bye-bye.